live. I'm going to kill the volume on that. Whoa, we made it. Oh, don't worry. I'm going to change. I got to change in 1 sec. I have my shirt right there. I know it seems weird. Check it out. You guys want to see the gun show? Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Hey, are those... Hey, Sonny, do you have horseshoes up your ass? No, motherfucker. I keep them on the back of my arms. Yeah. Whatever. Everybody chill out. Oh, wait. I have to test the sound, right? Oh, man. Hold on. Did I set this to private? Oh. Come on, YouTube. Don't be like that. Hook me up. Hook me up. Hook me up with the SunnySide. Oh, man. We're doing all this goofing around and we didn't even go live yet. I'm not even checking. Oh, man. What is going on with you? Oh, I hope we're on the correct screen. Oh, no. I hope we're on the right screen. I hope I didn't mess this up again. Oh, no. Damn. Let's try it again. Oh, no. Here we go. Okay, let's check the sound. I've been very bad with the sound lately. The sound has been horrible. All right, is everybody cool? Is everybody cool? Let's get this incense thing happening. Oh, man. What a day. I got to take this off and set myself up in a sec. I wanted to pop on for 12:30. Hey, Devon. How are you doing? I hope you're having an amazing day. Oh, let's get some incense going on. Let me take my headphones off. 1 sec. Okay, everybody chill. Everybody chill. Everybody chill. That's good. This can come off. This can go here. So, today and tomorrow and the day after that, I'm doing my taxes. So like, I have to do my taxes so I can get divorced. Can you believe that? I gotta prove that I don't have any money. Why don't you just take me out on a date? I proved that pretty damn quick. Oh, man. Well, I can imagine it's been a rough scene. Hey, watch this. Also, you see that I changed the light, right? The light was burnt kind of thing. So I changed it to these white lights, and the white lights look weird. So the white, I might do, I don't really know what to do to change it. So I won't do it. Let me put this, get dressed here. And Devon, we have to wait a couple of minutes for everybody to pop in. We're going to start up, and I'm not staying on too long today because I have, because I'm doing my taxes. I'm doing my I just got back from the bank. I've been scanning documents all morning, and then I have a bunch of documents I have to do my thing, and then so I got to do my thing, and I'm doing my American taxes, right? Obviously, and so it's a pretty stressful time period, and the I'd like to say, just a thing. As we start today, I'd like to say, hey, man, is everyone okay? But I know you guys are not okay right now. So I know that. So I thought it'd be fun to come on and not necessarily lighten things up, but maybe calm things down for a bit. It's a situation. It's a situation, and a lot of people are going through a lot of stuff right now. And, take a deep breath, right? Take a deep breath and stay in your center. Stay in your center. We're going to read from the Tao in a sec. I think that would be a nice way to start the day. And as for everything else, we'll just take it one step at a time. Anybody know where I got this shirt from? This looks like men's shirt. I usually actually wear women's shirt. Did you catch that, Devon? I usually wear a lot of these black shirts that I have are actually women's shirts. So when I'm down in Louisiana, you watch your clothes. Like, all right, check it out. Definitely not. Oh yeah, it's definitely an experience these days. It's great to see you guys. Let me fix my chair. So Devon. Okay, everybody chill out. Everybody chill out. Everybody take a deep breath. We're going to begin today, and I'm not going to stay on too long, but we're going to begin today with a reading from the Tao. Okay, we're just going to open it up. I carry a little copy of the Tao with me all the time. And so, yeah, it lives in my gym bag. Like, not my gym bag, my knapsack, which used to be my gym bag, but not anymore. So we're going to read a little copy of the Tao, a little bit. We're just going to open up the Tao, and we're going to take a moment, and we're just going to chill out. I'm getting the feeling people are being pulled out of, they're being pulled, or they're being pushed, or they're other people's negative, like, I believe that chaos is being allowed to affect certain people, because people are quite vulnerable right now. Some people are quite vulnerable right now, and some people are under a lot of attack. And so, and for some people, that attack might come from within. I can feel it. I feel like my blood is hot right now. I feel like my blood has been hot for the last 24 hours. And I feel like my blood is hot, like there's pins and needles inside my blood, like there's some kind of internal stress going on. It's not fascinating. It means there's chaos. And it's our job to bring, to calm some of that chaos, especially when the world outside begins to damage the world within. That's where we start to draw that gray line, that line that we always cross. All right, so let's just take a moment and fire it up. So we'll just open it up, and we'll see what the Tao says today. Well, here we go. This one talks about your center as well. You know, I'll tell you guys, the Tao talks about finding your center. But I explained to you guys, and the Tao talks about finding stillness in the center, and then the Tao talks about away. Hey, Gingie, I hope you're having a beautiful day. We'll sort through it, Devon. We'll sort through it. The last 2 weeks have been quite difficult indeed. 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 The last week was very difficult, and this week it's another challenge. Now we're going to go. So I want to say something about the Tao here. In the Tao, it talks about the center, and it says how you can find peace and stillness in the center. And I don't agree or disagree with that. As the hypnotist and the way the pendulum speaks, there's another place to find stillness. And you guys know my view on that, but let's not Sonny be a hater today. Okay, let's not Sonny be a hater today. I'm here to help you guys calm down. And I'm here to help you guys find a little bit of peace today. And that's what we're doing. And maybe we'll have a little fun along the way. So here we go. Number 35. This is from the Tao. She who is centered in the Tao can go where she wishes without danger. All right. I'll say that again. She who is centered in the Tao can go where she wishes without any danger. All right? If you're centered in the Tao. The Tao is the way. She perceives the universal harmony, even amid great pain, because she has found peace in her heart. Wow, that's so beautiful. Well, that's what Sonny's looking for. I lost my peace many years ago, and I'm looking for my peace again. I got the whole rage thing down pretty good. I got the rage and I had the freak out part pretty good. I need to get the other side of that spectrum there. Let's say it again. I like reading things over and over again. You know, I'm a Scorpio. I read the same stuff over and over again. I fall in love with words. Here we go. I'm an idiot. I fall in love with everything. Okay, here we go. She who is centered in the Tao can go where she wishes without any danger. She perceives the universal harmony, even amid great pain, because she has found peace in her heart. Music or the smell of good cooking may make people stop and enjoy, but words that point to the Tao seem monotonous and without flavor. I hope not. Okay. When you look for it, there's nothing to see. When you listen for it, there's nothing to hear. When you use it, it is inexhaustible. Hey, Audrey, I hope you're having a beautiful day. I think what happens is, you know, oftentimes it's difficult. It's difficult to center yourself and to exist in the Tao, in the way. It's difficult. Most times in life, like for most people, instead of existing in the way, the Tao, you're existing on one of the pillars, one of the sides, right? One of the sides. You're being pulled from side to side. If we look in the tarot, hey Quill, if we look in the tarot, I'll show you right here. The tarot talks about this endlessly in the major arcana, whether you see it or not. And I'll show it to you guys today, and we'll calm down a little bit. So check this action out, right? So in temperance, it gets turned in the cards. Here, these are the pillars right here. They're right there. Oh shit, I'm on the wrong screen. Here, I'll show you again. I'll show you in another one. Right? It's about the way, right? The hermit is finding his way, you know, and it's so difficult to exist. But most of these cards, oh man, it's taken for whatever. And so anyways, let's move on. Let's move on. Fuck. I'm being preachy. Enough being preachy, right? Seriously, no preachy today. I am a stellium and Sagittarius. I'm preachy. Let's get back to the Tao. Let's read one more. It's 2 a.m. It's all cool, Quill. So that's 35, right? It's so easy for us to get pulled to one side, right? Like a yes, no, binary, us, them, you, me. It's so easy to get pulled to one side. But there is another way. And that's what's going on. Not that I'm imploring any of you to choose a side or find another way. I don't really care. Today, we're looking for peace. And there's a lot happening on the outside that's pulling us from the center. And that's what, you know, in seduction, it's pretty simple. In seduction, in whatever negotiation, whoever has the strongest frames wins. It's that simple. Whoever has the strongest frame wins. And so let us recenter ourselves. Because what we're going through today is not the end, right? The end already happened. We're just sort of slow to clue in. And we have other things to do. Hey, Morsel, do Leo guys come back after ghosting? Yes, they do. Yeah. Leo guys are dramatic. They're drama queens. So when a Leo or Leo energy is ghosting you, they're trying to like look cool, right? Ghosting is very much the in vogue, so to speak, right? It's the style of expression right now. I'm from a different world. I'm from the world of yelling and screaming. So like I'm expressive, right? But there's a different personality that prefers the strength of avoidance. I'm not an avoidance kind of person. I'm a get the fuck out of the way kind of guy. And so Leo's that's their chosen technique. And it's up to you to wait it out. Or there are techniques, like I could teach you techniques, Morsel. If that guy ghosted you, I tell you exactly what to do to get him back. Like without doing it, like it's so easy. When someone ghosts you, to get them back is the easiest thing in the world. The most difficult thing in the world is to find someone worth getting back. That's the thing. Like, is he rich? Does he have like a giant wang? Like, what's the deal, man? Like, seriously. Like, you know, but yeah, for astrologically, Leos come back. Everybody comes back after ghosting, unless you're like, oh my God. All right, next. Check this out. Hey, you know what I have in this book? You want to see one of my old business cards? Hey, you guys want to see one of my old business cards? Look at this. It's really cute. Look at this. It's the SunnySide. One of my old business cards. It's, well, green screen, right? So it's green because remember it was green and blue out in Vancouver, green and blue. I have my heart with my swizzle there, love light and all that bullshit. I have a Portland number, hypnotherapist, seduction coach, was doing my thing. And this is all the shit we do on the back. Kind of neat. All right, let's read number 36. Number 36 from the Tao. And then we're going to continue on. We're going to get on with things. Calm down, guys. You know? Calm down. Look who's talking, right? I freaked the fuck out last night. But there's more to it. There's more to it. We're going through a healing process. So you have to decide on you as you're growing, like when you go through a rebirth process, you are a baby and you have to protect that baby. And but as you go through that rebirth process, the people around you won't see you as a baby. They will see you as fragile. And they will behave as if you're fragile. And I've seen this countless times. It's like, because as a hypnotherapist, right, as a seduction coach, with this long time ago, right? And so what happened is, like many, many times, we go through this transformation and you're going through this rebirth. But you don't, like, these guys, people get put back into situations because you have to return to your life. And people are going to sense vulnerability with that rebirth. They're going to test you. And this isn't as crazy as it sounds. This is not as crazy, even remotely as intense or crazy as it sounds, although it sounds kind of crazy. Imagine something very simple. Imagine that you said you're not drinking coffee anymore. Well, man, that might cause like a major conversation somewhere. Why? Like what? And so, whatever. Hey, Jay, I hope you're having an amazing, amazing, amazing day. All right, let's get to the next one. Anyways, we get pulled out, right? We're getting pulled out of our centers here. And Quill says, sometimes is a rejection. A rejection is a blessing. Man, Quill, you know what? I used to say that to other astrologers, right? They'd look at my chart and I'm going to pull my chart up in a second and show you guys what I'm going through astrologically. I know I've been behaving left of center these days, and I've been extremely trigger happy, like really emotionally with the outburst. But I'm going to let you guys know, it's going to get worse. It's what I'm going through is going to get worse before it gets better. It's not going to be better for a while, and I'll show you on my chart. I saw this coming. I know we're here. It was just a matter of time before we arrived at today, and you know, I'm doing my best, and I'll show you guys astrologically. Hey, Marquitta, what's up? All right, here we go. Number 36 from the Tao. Everybody chill out. Everybody chill out. Remember, nothing is a big deal unless it's a big deal. And if it's not a big deal, it's not a big deal. So chill out. Number 36. If you want to shrink something, you must first allow it to expand. I'm going to read this one for Devon. Hey, Devon, if you want to shrink something, you must first allow it to expand. Thanks, Sonny. I already know. All right. Psychic message received. So I can get back to it. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. I've been practicing. Mm-hmm. I need a play date. I can't take this anymore. My brains, everything in my brains I can't guess the cards. I can't guess the tarot cards. My brains are absolutely full. I can't guess. It's really it's mental. I was able to guess the cards when I was drunk, when I was high, when I was in Vegas, when I was like in Arizona, when I'm like hanging out at the thing. I can guess the cards fucking anywhere. I can't do shit now. My brain is full. Oh my god! But I will be free soon. Devon, check it. All right, next. Everyone calm down. Next, 36. Everyone calm down. If you want to shrink something, you must first allow it to expand. Right? This is the philosophy of the Tao, right? It shows both sides, right? This duality of life that you guys exist in. And it shows, in addition to both sides, see, the both sides tend to be, in my opinion, firm, and the Tao is moving, and that's how I look at it. But they might look at it like, all right, let's try it again. 36. If you want to shrink something, you must first allow it to expand. If you want to get rid of something, you must first allow it to flourish. If you want to take something, you must first allow it to be given. This is called the subtle perception of the way things are. The soft overcomes the hard. The slow overcomes the fast. Let your workings remain a mystery and just show people the results. Well, I can't resonate with that because, like, even though this is really good advice, we know I don't do that. I tell everybody every step of the way what I'm doing. All right. Here we go. Let's try another one. I will say, Devon or Ginger or someone give me a number between 1 and 81. Someone pick a number between 1 and 81. We'll do this together. We'll read 2 more, and then I'll show you the astrology thing that I'm going through. I knew it was coming. I know it's here. It's okay. It's not okay, but it's okay. It didn't have to be like this, but it is okay. Come on, guys. Give me 2 numbers. Between 1 and 81. Or I'll make you stare at these pictures. 63, you've got it. 63 is a good number. And 73. Okay, here we go. 63. Thanks, guys. Hey, guys, sometimes I forget there's a delay. Right? Like, there's a noticeable delay. Like, and I'm actually lagging. Like, I'm really lagging. Sometimes I forget there's a delay. Hey, CreD, I hope you're having a beautiful day. Okay, here we go. Number 63. Hey, Sue. Hey, Sue's in first place, by the way. Sue's in first place. Ginger has more bonus points, but to win, you have to win. And so, we'll see. Okay, number 63. Number 63. Act without doing. That's the thing, right? To act without doing. You know, the hypnotist in me tells you guys secrets all the time. Like, I was thinking about this. I don't know if I was like drunk or whatever, but like I was thinking of like these telling you like, because I talk about the secrets all the time. But you know, I get, you know, whatever. I get a lot of pushback. But like, you know, the act without doing. I'll tell you another day. Let's move on. Number 63, act without doing. Work without effort. Think of the small as large and the few as many. Confront the difficult while it's still easy. Accomplish the great task by a series of small acts. The master never reaches for the great. Thus, she achieves greatness. My master's a woman, right? My master's female. Okay. When she runs into a difficulty, she stops and gives herself to it. She doesn't cling to her own comfort. Thus, there's no problem for her. There we go. Well, I don't necessarily agree with, like, Sonny reaches for everything. I'm like codependent, passive aggressive, whatever. Psychotic. All right, hold on. Sue says 72. What did Devon say? Devon says 73. Okay, here we go. 73. Yeah, Quill, the intention is solid with or without action. like we were going to arrive at today eventually. Whether we realized it, whether we did it on purpose, whether, through folly or, overcoming whatever, it did bring us to today. And, we're here. Oh my God, my blood is burning. What the fuck is going on with you guys? Let's read some more. Here we go. 73. 73. Okay. The Tao is always at ease. 73. The Tao is always at ease. It overcomes without competing, answers without speaking a word, arrives without being summoned, accomplishes without a plan. It net covers the whole universe, and through its meshes, and though its meshes are wide, it doesn't let a thing slip through. The Tao is always at ease. Sonny, chill out. Oh man, you're getting aggressive. Okay, I'll chill out. Well, there you go. The Tao is always at ease. It overcomes without competing, answers without speaking a word, arrives without being summoned, accomplishes without a plan. Its net covers the whole universe. And though its meshes are wide, it does not let a thing slip through. Wow, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. We'll read one more. What was that quote? Yeah, intention is important. You have peace from the garden? That's so cool, man. So let's read one more. Cray said 5. 5? Oh wait, Devon, there's a 73D. It's a little weird, but it's 73D. It says the Devon is never at ease. She's always stressed out constantly. Answers. like oh man. 73S. The Sonny is always stressed out. He overcomes by freaking. Answers by telling people to fuck off. Shows up without an invitation and accomplishes through some fucking luck of the universe. Oh, the Tao's funny. Oh man. Hey Christina, it's great to see you. Welcome back. Okay, hold on. Let's read 5 and then we'll move on. Actually, and then we'll do a little astrology and I'll show you guys what's going on. 5, here we go. Well, here we go. Yeah, well, I was binge watching Star Trek last night. So it was like, oh man, I was like, holy smokes. Oh man. Okay, let's read 1 or 2 more. We'll make our little 111 wish. I'll do a little astrology, and then I gotta go. I gotta set up a thing with an accountant. That I gotta scan some more documents. It's gonna be Administrative day for me. You guys know, like, I was an economics major. There's a reason I didn't become an economist, and I left the bank. I actually worked at the bank like a long time ago. So like, I just can't do it anymore. This photocopying shit, this scanning shit, this is not me. But I can do it. So don't anybody push their luck. Your car was stolen and found detailed. Yeah, it looks like someone did that on purpose as a present. Okay, here we go. 5. It sounds, you know what that sounds like, Christina? That sounds like some guy is trying to do some kind of secret nice thing for you. You know how guys do secret gifts and shit? That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like some guy do some secret gift for you. Number 5. Here we go. The Tao doesn't take sides. Listen to this one. This one I like. What? Sue, that's so nasty. Why would you tell them that's so nasty? What the fuck? Sue, that's so nasty. What are you saying? What the fuck? Oh my God. You were staring at some squirrels and you opened your robe? What the fuck did you just say? Where did you go? What the fuck? All right. No, everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. Let's get back to the Tao. I must return to the center. I must return to the center. Missing after 5 days. That sounds like something strange. That sounds like something strange. No, Christina, that's a little off. Let us know if it turns out to be someone trying to do something secret for you, secret nice for you. Or maybe one of your kids took the car. All right. Sue, chill out. I don't want to know what you do with those squirrels in the morning. Like, all right, next. That's so. My robe was open when I put it on. Yeah, my pants were undone when I put them on as well. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Yeah. That's what the rope string rope is for. What do they call it? The belt. That's what I'm not a fashion guy. Wear the same shirt every day. Oh man. Oh my God. Oh my God, man. That's hilarious. Can we finish with the Tao, please? The Tao doesn't take sides. Here we go. Number 5. Moving on. Moving on. Number 5. The Tao doesn't take sides. It gives birth to both good and evil. All right, there you go. The Master doesn't take sides. She welcomes both saints and sinners. There you go. The Tao is like bellows. All right, I get that. You know bellows, right? Where you pump the air. Right? The Tao is like a bellows. It is empty, yet infinitely capable. All right, I get it. The more you use it, the more it produces. Well, I haven't figured that one out yet. But I get it. I don't get it, but I'm working on it. I'll say it again. The more you use it, the more it produces. The more you talk of it, the less it is understood. I get that. And then it says, hold on to the center. Here's the last one, number 6. The Tao is called the Great Mother, empty yet exhaustible. It gives birth to infinite worlds. It's always present within you, and you can use it in any way that you want. I'll say it again. The Tao is called the Great Mother, empty yet inexhaustible. It gives birth to infinite worlds. It's always present within you, and you can use it any way you want. And that's the Tao for today. All right, we're done with the Tao. All right, cool. Half an hour of Tao. I could do that. What's next? Oh man, you guys. All right, let me show you guys something with my chart. So I'm first and foremost an astrologer these days. Love studying astrology. It was always my hobby from the very beginning. Kind of weird, right? Astrology was my hobby, and I studied it formally. But whatever, man. So like, I just had, and I used to do charts for like all my music students, right? All the kids and the parents, because like, why not, man? I'm doing their shit. Like, it's fun. It's fun. So that, and then I got a job writing for Straight Up Love, horoscopes for Straight Up Love. You guys know I used to write for music. I used to be a music critic, and I used to interview bands for Skunk, right? Skunk and Montreal. Anyways, whatever. So as we're moving through, I really, I was lucky enough to turn this astrology thing into a profession. And so I really dig it. Now, so I know what's going to happen. Like, I already know what's going to happen. Now, having said that, it doesn't have to happen. But there's a high probability that it's happening. Like, it is happening. And in order to, like, these energies that are happening in the universe, like, they're pushing and pulling people emotionally, and they're reacting to these situations. And as such, they're reaching into you for you to react. And I'm not saying don't react. I'm not saying anything. I would never say that's not even a language thing. I would not say that. I would say go fuck them up. It's like, and say, get it out. Fuck them up. Don't let them push you around. So, but that's what's happening. And I feel calm. My blood's not boiling right now. Whatever was causing me to feel the blood boiling a couple of minutes ago, it's calming down. People are calming down. It's good. I'm calming down. Everyone's calming down. We're talking a little bit of astrology now. And so when I'm reading your charts, I have begun looking very specifically for certain things in your chart, for problems that you might be going through. And I do it very consciously, and I do it very publicly live here on the SunnySide. And I'll show you my chart and what I'm going through, because I'm going through exactly what, some of you guys are going through in a difficult situation. And I'll just show you. In addition to all of that, right? In addition to all of that, I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. And I discuss this with you guys constantly during the horoscopes. All right, Sue, have an amazing day. So check this out. So this is me. You know what my chart looks like. Smiles are definitely good, Quill. Yeah. Check this out. Oh God, it's my son's birthday today. I forgot. I forgot. It's gonna be. Oh, it's too bad he's not here. We'd go for ice cream. Oh, go for ice cream cake. He's 16. Kid turned 16. Hey, kitty, what's up, play? I hope you're having a beautiful day. Check this action out. Okay, so this is me on the inside. You know what Sonny's like, right? I have Saturn on the ascendant. I have this giant stellium in Sagittarius. Right? Giant stellium in Sagittarius. I have a bunch of stuff in the 6th house. I'm a relationship guy. I was the love hypnotist. I wasn't just the hypnotist. I was the love hypnotist, And so that's the action, man. And that is a lot of stuff. I have Pluto in the 5th house, Uranus in the 5th house, Pluto in the 5th house. That's public drunkenness and unexpected pregnancies. Yeah, who wants a good time? Who's going out tonight with Sonny? Oh my God, you guys are driving. Oh man. If you guys want me, I'll be out back. Okay, here we go. So I'll just show you guys some of the stuff in my chart. So and I'll show you the difficult stuff, but I'll show you the fun stuff. So I'll show you a really negative thing in my chart first, that I point out to you guys in your charts. I have a very negative thing in my chart. I have life interrupted. I have the nodes at 9 degrees square my moon. at 11 degrees. That's one of the worst things you can have in your chart, depending on how you look at it. It indicates there's going to be death in your family, and I have death in my family. So like at the and your life is interrupted, right? Your life path, the nodes, your life interrupted. So I know what this is like. I've seen it in your charts, and I mention it when I see it. So it's an interesting thing, right? It's, when that is active, there's going to be some situations in life. So, all right, what else do we have going on? But then again, the moon is in the 6th house, Now, check this out. Wow, Sonny, hey, your moon is in Scorpio. Wow, you must be one dark motherfucker. Holy jeez, what's it like having such a dark and like a dark psychic moon like that behind your sun, no less? Well, here's the thing. The moon isn't really happy in Scorpio at all, right? The moon is exalted in Taurus, and it's like the moon hates it in Scorpio. Scorpio's always prying, and the moon wants privacy. So it's not the greatest placement, so to speak. But like, so what? It's my moon, and I like it, and I'm dark, mysterious, and I yell, and that's who I am. So, and it's in the 6th house, right? The 6th house is taking care of other people, right? My moon, my Neptune, my Lilith. What do you want, right? My Lilith, the like it's all in my 6th house of taking care of other people. And so it's also in day-to-day stuff, right? I have routine I do every day. It's physical health. I work on my physical health every day. And it's pets. I love my little pets. I don't have any pets anymore. But like, I used to love my pets a lot. It's so it's a, pros and cons, to these kind of things. This is a massive stellium. Like this is a pretty intense, very positive, on one hand, aspect in my 7th house. It's interesting, right? It's interesting. My 7th house is kind of jacked. Like, if that was my 2nd house, I would have more money than God. If that was my 2nd house. Unfortunately, it's my 7th house, so I get divorced more often than Zeus. That's like those. Oh my God! Not only that, I have the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 planets of getting divorced right there. Boom, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3. It's kind of funny. I'm so fucked. It's not even funny. But I'll tell you what else this means. I attract a lot of beautiful people, right? A lot of really smart, right? It's Mercury and Jupiter. I attract a lot of really smart, very special people who tend to be optimistic and philosophical and have a nice outlook on life. Oh shit, 111. Let's do it. Hey, Aaron, what's up? 111. Let's do it. Let's make our wish. Oh my God, it's why we're here today, to make a wish and to chill out. 111. Oh my God, what's your 111 wish, Sonny? Okay, well, we'll do 112. Whoever's into numerology, I fucked it up. I came on early and I'm making our wish late. We're going to do a 112 wish today. So, hey, Ann, I hope you're having a beautiful day. And so, oh yeah, I'm definitely have a stellium over here. So here we go. As a, my 112 wish. Hey, zombie gods. That's funny. The, So for my 112 wish, I think I'm going to wish I'm not going to wish for me in this 112 wish. I don't need any strength to do what I'm doing. I'm already doing it. I'm not in as rough shape as I look. I'm not. I'm just fiercely protecting new Sonny. Fiercely protecting new Sonny from all toxic energy. but I'm not even remotely as, rough as I look. And so I want to wish for some of you guys out there are actually, so I'm not as rough as I look almost ever. But there are some of you that are in far worse shape than you appear. And as we're talking today, discussing the center and different, approaches that the master might take as she navigates her way through the day, my 112 wish for today is that you guys can take a deep breath and find peace within yourselves, if only for a moment. Because remember, whoever has the strongest frame wins. And you build a strong frame from peace within yourself. All right? So that's my 112 wish. That if you can't find peace in the world, that you find the peace within yourself that you can rebuild yourself from. There we go. There we go. Next. 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 I'm with Quill. We're paying our energy forward. I'm literally sitting beside the scanner. Like I'm doing it. So I'm doing what I can do. That's all you guys can do. And I wish you guys the best. Let's get back to it. So on the okay, that's my 112 wish. This chart, so this is me, my chart. Right. So if you were to look at this and say, and we're going to do the transits and what I'm going through in a sec. If you're going to look at this and say, like, what the, like to say that, so it's like, to say that I would prefer to be alone is not necessarily true. You can't look at this chart. Come on, guys. You guys all do astrology. You can't look at my chart and honestly say that it's, you can't look at this chart and honestly say that I prefer being by myself, even though I'm a Scorpio with a Scorpio moon. It's like, but here, I'll tell you a little bit more about my chart. And we'll do a little education as we go along, because I like that. And I want to get my juices back. So I'm born almost a new moon. And it's really cute. It says, when you're born, it's said in astrology that when your sun and your moon are in the same sign, it means your parents loved each other when you were conceived or when you were born. So I guess my parents loved each other when I was born. So that was the deal. Scorpios, why not? They're always conceived on Valentine's Day anyways. I'm on the 16th. When do you think they were having fun? All right, next. Now, this is not technically a new moon at this time. The moon is kind of technically behind my sun. So, but it's still right here within the sun energy. So if your moon is right there behind the sun, you're going to be very self-directed, right? Whenever the moon is this close to the sun, the person is going to be self-directed. However, like if you're born under a new moon, you're self-directed. If you're born under a full moon, you do whatever the other guy says, right? That's what's going on. And so, but my moon is, although it's self-directed, it's behind the sun. So my preference, right? The moon is your preference. My preference is to stay out of the light. Right? That's my preference. To do my thing, right? Moon conjunct the sun, to do your thing. But the moon is behind the sun, so to do it, but the preference is out of the light. And that's the way that it's happening. Now, because it's in the 6th house, it's a workaholic kind of situation. I have to do my stuff all the time. All right, next. What else is going on? All right. 7th. Okay, so that's the 6th house. Then I'm clearly psychic, right? To be psychic, you have to have planets or aspects at angles. I've got 1, 2, stellium, 3, right? That's what it that's what it takes. If you were wondering what it takes to be psychic, you need planets at things at angles. All right, next. So, as far as relationships are concerned, like it's not just relationships. A lot of my success comes from the people that I work with. And I tend, maybe I'm a star on the team sometimes, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm the problem on the team sometimes. And so but nevertheless, my Venus is in the 7th house. And so when I partner, that's where my greatest success comes with partnering kind of stuff. And if you have your Venus in the 7th house, then you have to be very careful on who you partner with, because that's your partner. If you have a chart like this, is going to directly impact your financial life. So so be careful. So be very, very careful. Yeah. And who doesn't want a girl with a nice Jupiter in Sagittarius? Yeah. Just saying. The Scorpio moon in me likes girls with a nice Jupiter with a nice big Jupiter in Sagittarius. Oh, yeah. Next. As far as the outer world is concerned, I'm a little bit popular at times. My North Node is right at the top of the chart. So I could have gone into politics. One of the reasons I studied French for all of those years was that I was going to go into politics, right? We were living in Montreal and everything. And then when my marriage broke down and I moved out to Vancouver, right? I got divorced and moved out to Vancouver. I gave that up because what's the point? No one speaks French in Vancouver, and I don't really give a shit about the culture or politics out there. And so, why would I give a shit? And so, but this leads to popularity. It leads to notoriety. It can lead to being infamous. It can lead to problems with authority figures, right? And for a lot of the part, it means being popular at times in your life. Mars over here means I put a lot of energy into my outward career. And I do. I'm a workaholic. I put a lot of energy into my career. It can be a little problematic at times. It can also mean problems with authority figures. I have problems with authority figures. It also indicates a situation where it's in Pisces, right? Sticks up for the underdog. Right, maybe a little bit of a social justice warrior, maybe freaking out, right, for certain causes. Then we have Chiron, right? I'll show you one more thing with the Mars. My Mars, like my moon, right, like this aspect right here, which is a very challenging aspect to live your life with. I have Mars square Saturn in my chart, and it doesn't really get much worse than Mars square Saturn. so the problem when Mars and Saturn argue, Saturn wants to take things slow and steady and a disciplined approach, even a retrograde Saturn, right? Saturn rules the first house, right? So Saturn rules the first house. So having Saturn right here is not the worst thing in the world. It just indicates discipline, dedication, discipline. My ability to, change my body through jogging or through lifting weights or through a diet, right? That's Saturn taking control of my appearance. But it also means when there's a problem, my face is going to have a problem. And right now in the sky, there is a problem. And I'll show you in the transits in one sec. Hey, Riri, I hope you're having a beautiful day. It's great to see you. Yeah, Quill, it can lead to being infamous at times. You have to support it. So North Node placements and transits have to be supported. And that's the secret of the North Node, remember? The North Node and the South Node, they're not complete circles, right? So the energy will fall out. It's not in there. So you have to support it. That's why the North Node, like Saturn, right? Saturn will slow it down, take it easy. And sorry, I'm doing this backwards. No, I'm doing this backwards. No, the North Node, like Saturn, right? Hard work and stability, practicality. And the South Node, which is a drain on everything, likes Mars. It wants you to keep going. And so there we go. All right, so that's a little bit of a rundown on my chart, man. So if you guys were wondering about me, and you guys have seen my chart before. So, hey, Alana, what's up? I hope you're having an amazing, amazing, amazing day. Welcome to the sunny side. I have a feeling with you, it's actually welcome back to the sunny side, but it's great to see you nevertheless. All right, here we go. Hey, Lise, what's up? Okay, so here we go. So I'm always telling you guys, it's not a problem unless there's a problem. And something has to be active or activate around this situation. And right now, so I'll show you what's going on. So I'll show you what I went through and then what's happening right now. So that's the rundown on my chart. I just went through the nodes, transiting nodes, squaring my natal nodes, right? This is a life change that you can't come back from. Oftentimes, this life change, and right, the nodes would have been conjunct my moon, right? This is a square I have in my chart, and it's a square, like it's a thing. It happens every 19 and a half years. And this is when it happened. And when I went through it, both of my parents died, and my wife stole all my money and fucked off on the rest. And now I'm getting divorced. But the divorce is actually a different transit. Okay? Remember I said this moon thing is the death of a family member? That was activated by this square. And I had major death in the family. All right. So there's the first thing. So you guys have to watch out for that node square. And I look for it and I address it when I see it in your chart. Now, I'm out of the node square, which is obvious. My life has changed and I'm going through something else now. So in addition to all of that, I'm also going through this, and I speak to you guys about this all the time. I'm going through a Saturn situation where Saturn is squaring my natal Saturn, right? And Saturn is squaring this square right there, this really difficult thing. So even if I just had this transit, Saturn's conjunct Mars, that would be a difficult experience. That happens every 30 years, right? 28 years, right? Whatever. And so, like, if it was just that, it would be bad. But it's that applying to this, which makes it extra difficult. I'm not out of it because Saturn is coming back, right? Saturn is returning. It's retrograde right now. And then it's going to get worse for me, right? It's going to get worse for me in the next week or so. It's okay. And, more arguing, right? Me wanting to be Saturn and, whatever. So more arguing. And then in the fall, it's going to come back again. So this is like a big deal. This is like Brandy filing for divorce, me responding, and then we have a thing in a couple of weeks or a month or so. It also indicates, problems publicly, arguing publicly, Saturn stuff publicly. So keep your wits about you. But that's what I'm going through. So I went through the node square, and now I'm going through for the rest of the year Saturn square Saturn, which is your 7-year itch. I'm going to say once again that what I'm going through in life does not have to happen like this. We easily could have stayed together. Easily. 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 And so, and we easily could have gotten back together. We could have reconciled easily. In spite of everything, we could have reconciled. We're not going to do it now because I'm explaining stuff to you. Like I already know what's happening. I'm explaining it to you. It doesn't make it less painful because I know this is a potential. It's not the way it always is. And you can have good in these transits, or you can take these transits in a negative way. And it all depends on the type of person you are and or how you allow the energy around you to pull you out of your center, which is your place of what I like to call active recovery or active healing. We're always healing. There's a secret here that years and years ago, and I tell you guys, like, all active recovery, we are always healing. Or so I think. I know we're always fucking up. All right. So that's what I'm going through. But I'm going through another thing you guys should see as well. So in addition to Saturn square Saturn, right, for the rest of the year, this Saturn in Pisces is squaring my stellium in Sagittarius. And that's a big deal because in February, when Saturn squares Venus and like specifically Venus and Pluto, like squares my Venus, that's usually an astrological indicator of getting divorced or losing a lot of money. And it's coming. It's coming. I'm getting divorced. But again, it doesn't have to be this way. But like it is. I'm saying for you guys, it doesn't have to be this way. For me, it has to be this way. And so, but that's one of the number one indicators of divorce and losing a lot of money is Saturn square Venus. And I have a really strong Venus. Like it's ridiculously strong. It's like my Venus is in the 7th house. Duh. Like it's ridiculously strong. And so there you go. And so once again, Saturn's moving in that direction long before it's moving in this direction, right? So I'm not even remotely out of it. I wouldn't even say that I'm halfway. I would say that in a week or so, I'll be halfway. And that's what I believe. And that doesn't have anything to do with Pluto and all this kind of shit that's happening. And that's what's going on, guys. That's what's going on. I tell you, though, on the plus side, when I get past all of this, well, there's no plus side. Yeah, on the plus side, when I get past all of this, the North Node is going to be in my 11th house. And I'm going to be, like, the North Node's going to be in my 11th house. I'm going to be back doing my thing with you guys. And we're going to be very successful. On the other side of all of this, we are going to be very successful. But I'm just letting you guys know we are not even remotely out of anything yet. And I came on because I thought maybe you guys need to calm down a little bit with regards to what might be happening in your life. Maybe take a breath, take a chill. Let's get back to work. You know, breathe, calm down. Let's get back to work. The summer is a Venus retrograde summer. Right? Things like Pluto retrograde, it happens every year. I wouldn't worry about it. You know, Neptune retrograde, I wouldn't worry about it. Like Saturn retrograde, I wouldn't worry about this kind of stuff. Like I would, and I do, but there are other things we have to deal with. The Venus retrograde's causing problems right now. Right? There is no surprise. I received my divorce papers the day after Venus went retrograde. Like, actually, the day Venus went retrograde, there was a note on the door. so that's it. Hey, CreD, I hope you're having a beautiful... Thanks, CreD. So, Venus retrograde, right? So, keep it cool, man. Keep it cool. Keep it cool. The experience that you guys are going through is very much under Venus retrograde right now. It is a one door opens, one door closes kind of experience. One door closes, another door is probably already open. That's the Venus retrograde experience, right? On one hand, love is going to be blown out of proportion, right? Because like a retrograde Venus is like an out of bounds Venus, sort of, so to speak, a little bit. And on the other hand, it can break rapport altogether because Venus is rapport. And so that's the deal. So everybody be cool, man. We're not out of it. And anyone who has solid Gemini, early Geminis, and early Sagittarians are getting hit really hard right now. And it's going to continue. And that's just the deal, man. And that's the deal. All right, next. What time is it? 1:35? Okay, I got to go, guys. I got to go. I got to deal with accountants. Can you believe my accountant lives right the fuck across the street and I got to go get a guy in Chicago? Whatever. Oh my God. All right, guys, let's boogie out. I hope everybody is cool. I hope everyone has a super amazing day. That's what's going on with the astrology. We didn't really do any cards for Tarot Tuesday, but yeah, I hope everybody takes it easy. So once more, just take a deep breath, calm down, take a deep breath, center yourself, and get back to work. Right? We have a long way to go, and we have to take every single step on this journey. It's a lot of steps. Yeah. And we also got to spank some ass along the way because it's going to have a good time too. So just remember that. Just remember that. All right, next. Everybody be cool. And with that, Devon, everything's going to be cool. And with that, from TheSunnySide.net, I'm Maestro du Soleil, wishing everyone the best of a super, super, super amazing day. Good luck, guys. Everybody stay cool. We are going to be okay. Let's get out and have some fun, and I'll see you guys soon. But don't have any fun with Scorpios. We're not fun at all. Unless you're hanging out with Anne. But, like, that's different. All right, guys. Wishing everyone the best.